Okay, let's test it out using the thermal imaging here. So you can see where the heat's coming from right down here. It's 98 degrees coming out right here. So there's where your heat's coming out, and you can see there is no coolant lost all the way around. So down here's where your heat, this is on battery powered, by the way. Let's lift up the freezer. Check out the freezer. Whoa, look at that. -4, -5. I don't know how well you can see in the camera. -18 degrees down on that bottom on the cold like bottle right there. That is awesome, everybody. Now let's check out the fridge side. Fridge side, we are at 29, 35, all of that right there. Dual zone refrigerator, freezer and refrigerator in one, portability, bottle top opener, lights, battery powered, solar powered. What a setup. And what I'm going to do in this video is I'm just going to kind of like do a quick walkthrough of all the kind of the components and the setup of this thing. Then I'll do some testing with my temperature gauge here so that I can show you how cold this thing actually gets, because I set the freezer down to -4 and the refrigerator to 38, and I put it on max. So just a note, it is completely set up and I've had it going for about a day here. There is several modes of operation with this, power operation basically. You could use a solar panel. I have the BougeRV 200 watt solar panel, and this works perfect. Check this out. It has a battery, everybody. This thing actually has a battery contained in it. So it has I've got it running on the wall outlet right now, but check it out. I can take this off. I can, well, I'll do that in here in a minute. I can unplug this and it still works. So as long as you have a solar panel, technically with a battery, you could have infinite power with this refrigerator. And it also uses a barrel plug. So you could use it in like a cigarette lighter of your car or any type of barrel plug. The things I got with it here, it comes already to assemble. I didn't have to do any assembly to it. It has a wheels for rolling it around. It's got the adjustable handle. I really like the fact that it comes with this handle. You just pull this handle out and you can move it around, because this thing fully loaded with food and drinks and all that, it gets pretty heavy. So that's always a handy thing to have. So there's a few things you want to do. By the way, this has an app on it. So go onto the app and do an update right away. Update your battery and update your refrigerator software. This thing does work like together to optimize the battery. So that's why you want to update it right away. I'll show you the app here in a minute. Let's just go over the manual real quick. There wasn't much to the manual. It just shows you everything you get with it, the DC power cord and the AC adapter, and you get 2 baskets in there. All of this stuff was contained. Goes over some temperature gauges. So the drinks, you want to be around about 40. I went 38 because I just have drinks in here right now. And there's the overall dimensions of each one, the 40, the 50, and the 60. So when it's plugged in right now, it's actually charged the battery. So my battery is at full charge right now. So it's all completely charged up. Rated, it can go up to 240 volts on that rated power consumption. So input will be up to 60 watts. Noise level is plus or minus 45 decibels. It is it's running right now. You can't even hear the thing running. That's how nice it is. It can go down to below 20 Celsius or plus 20 Celsius, -4 degrees, which I put the freezer on, and then 68 degrees on the refrigerator. And there's all of that. The rest is just different languages and that. Then there's a little bit kind of instructions on the battery, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all on the battery. We don't need this cord. You do get these cords with it. You do not get the solar panel with it, but I recommend getting the solar panel. So the battery, let me just show you the battery. 100 watt input goes in right here. If you want to charge it, you would put a USB-C in there, or it charges while it's on the unit. Output, 18 watts output, and that's where the solar panel input goes in. So if you got one of these BougeRV, you're going to want to use, I think this is the XT60 right there. That input right there will just go in just like that. So that's how that works. This battery is removable. So check this out. You just pull the handle up, take it out. Y'all see it's still working. There's how the battery plugs in. So you want to take this out. There's all the specs on the battery right there. Very nice setup, and when you put it in, it just locks in. You can see it started charging immediately. But look what they did with this door. So you got this door. I like this. You got your inputs right here. Take off that. Well, I think it just plugs in right there. I pulled it off. So you can access your battery door without pulling this down. So that's a very handy feature right there too. Now let's test this out. So you see it's plugged in right now. I'm going to unplug it right here. As soon as it unplugs, watch, it does not affect it. We're just going to stay on the battery right now, and I'll show you guys using the battery. There's the app that you're going to want to do. It's the BougeRV app. A little bottle top opener right there. That solid handle there. You get some tie-down mounts right here. Now let's just go over the actual refrigerator. So looking over the setup here. To turn it on, you're going to hold down. I'm not going to turn it off because it has to reset the compressor and all that. You see the battery indicator. I am at full battery. I'm in max. I'm in that medium. So what this is right here, there's a low, medium, and high. That's adjusting it for your car or your truck battery so you don't run your battery out if you have it plugged in. To change all this, if you want to go up and down on that, you guys see I can go up right there, down. We'll stay right there, and then you hit this button right there. It goes over to the freezer, starts flashing. You can change that. Now you can go to Fahrenheit and Celsius. I got it on Fahrenheit. Now let me just show you inside the unit. So it's been running maybe a day. So I put a water bottle in this one that was not frozen, and the refrigerator had just started. Let's check it out. I have actually not opened this yet. So I've got my temperature gun right here. Let's see what the outside temperature is about 76 out here right now. What's the inside temperature? So opening the inside, let's open that up. Oh, wow. Oh boy, that is cold. There's the water, solid. It froze this solid. Look at that, negative 2.9, everybody. -5, -3. No problems with that freezing. So it froze water bottle solid. So if you had some fish or some meat or something you wanted to freeze, just put it in there and it'll freeze it solid. You do have a little LED light right here that helps out a lot, but that's nice. That was in there completely as water. Look at it now, frozen solid. Works perfectly. Now, obviously you don't need to get it that cold if you don't want it to. Okay, checking out the refrigerator portion. Let's just lift this up. 36, 35. That is perfect temperature for a refrigerator. You can see LED light right there, removable cages right here. Yep, that drink is cold. It's hard to tell you guys, so that's why I'm showing you the temperature instead of just telling you that it's cold. You can see that. There's a, oh, I can hear it. That is awesome. It's very deep too, so it's a very deep refrigerator. And once again, it goes over all of the settings right here, so you don't have to guess what your settings need to be. Has a nice gasket around here. The handles are nice and solid on this thing. I don't see any problems with this thing at all. I'm just showed you how well it's working. I've had it going for a day. Let me pull up the app and show you how the app works on this, because you're going to be impressed on how well this app is. I've used this BougeRV app. Now I'm going to really show you guys how nice it works. Okay, so I just pulled up the app. You can see where I had the refrigerator connected right here, and then here's the air conditioner that I had in another video. So if you guys want to see the BougeRV kind of portable air conditioner, go check that video out. I'm covering up this top part because it shows some personal information. I don't want to show that. So you see it is online. Click on that, let it load up. Now I can open this up and show you. Here's everything that you get with the app. I love this feature on the app. I can independently turn off each side. I can adjust the temperature. You can see I'm -4 there. By the way, I am on battery still. You guys see that? I am not plugged in, just to show you that this is 100% on battery. My left side is set temperatures at 37 and 4, which is perfect right here. Let me just show you how this works. Go down 1. It starts flashing, it goes down 1. So if you had this in the back of an RV and it was running, you could tell if everything's going on this thing. You can see the different types of inputs right here, and then going over here. Now here's the settings on this thing. Reserve enough power for your car. You've got low, which gives you 9.6 volts to 10. I run it on medium, then you got high. Screen settings, always on, but you can have it go off in a minute. Temperature setting, Celsius, Fahrenheit. There's the fridge firmware and battery firmware. You can do that. You can see how well all the app is. Like I said, I'm not gonna turn off the fridge. I'm just gonna show you, but you can easily turn it on and off using this app right here. So I'll show a video when you have the solar panel input, so it'll kind of show you how much you're getting from the solar panel. It'll come up right here, but you can also use your Type-C right there. And you can always remove the battery and then use it, the battery as a power bank, or just charge the battery by itself and use it like that. Everybody, this is one of the best refrigerators I've ever used, and I highly recommend these BougeRV products. I've had their products in the past and I've been very impressed with it. I don't see any issues with this thing at all. I think it's a great option for anyone that's just looking for a good, solid, kind of portable refrigerator that can also double as a freezer. If you just want to have all your vegetables and things, maybe your sandwich meat, all that over here, you can put it over there. Then if you want to freeze your things like fish or maybe some hamburger meat or something like that, this is a perfect. That's all I got on the BougeRV portable refrigerator, dual zone portable refrigerator. See you on the next video.